I would like to tell you about the 3 times that I heard Sky Trumpets. 2 of the occasions was with my son, who was 6 years old. It was now this summer and spring. The first time was on April 8th, on the day of the eclipse, a date which has a lot of prophetic connotations to it. I went out of my mom's house in a southern Swedish town. I was just going to my car 100 meters away, and I heard this trumpet sound coming straight up from the sky, pretty loud. It was not the air defense horn signal or anything else. It was just coming from straight up, most reminiscent of a trumpet sound. A little bit deeper, broader, majestic, alarming. And it continued. And I think it was 7 times. Could have been 6, but I think it was 7 times I heard it. Tried to record it, but I had my dog and a lot of things to carry. I had to cross the street, put the dog down and things down, get my phone up. And the phone is very old, barely works. Memory is almost full, so once I got it to record and recorded 2 signals, then I saw that the recording didn't take and I had to restart it. And when I got it recorded, it was over. So I don't have a recording for you to play. But there was strange timings with it. At this time, I only knew 2 Bible verses, except for Acts 2:17, it was Luke 10:19, because I normally just know the chapters. And so 10:19 really screams the Bible for me. And this was the time when it happened, and it was a time that was kind of predestined to be not forgotten by me. It was just funny because I almost never have to pay for paid parking there, but this time I had to. And there's only like 2 parking meters in the town I know about where you don't SMS park, but you have to put a certain amount of money. So I had done that, and it landed on 10:19. So I knew I had to be there by 10:19, and I was ahead of time, maybe 5 minutes early. So if I would be just 1 or 2 minutes early, I would have missed it, because that's such a short walk to my car. But then as I was going, I remember, there was this golden lampstand, this golden lamp that I was getting from the trash room, because this particular day I really needed a lamp for a musical studio. Out of all days, there happened to be a lamp. Mom told me about it, I got it, went inside, found the light bulb, tested it, it worked, returned the light bulb. That took me several minutes, and then I realized, now I gotta go out. Really is 10:19. So in the last minute, I go out, and I don't miss it because of this golden lampstand, which also is a prophetic thing. You can find the golden lampstand in Exodus and other places, I think. It was a golden floor lamp. So anyhow, that was the first time I heard a Sky Trumpet. The second time, me and my son both heard it, and we were in the summer house, and we were going towards like a shed next to the summer house to get some tools to weed out some thorny bushes, some kind of waste area of the land where we want to make like this paradisey playground for him. And then we hear its trumpet coming from the sky, comes southeast, and we both heard it. And there's no infrastructure in that area, so that was really strange. Once we heard it. Took the tools, went down to work, and immediately it started. The most fierce rain, maybe of a lifetime almost. It's a summer day, just turns into this really, really bad weather. And it's funny because we had known that this prognosis all day said that in 45 minutes this time there would be some rain. So we know we had this time window, but it came earlier and much more fierce than we could imagine. So I thought that was prophetic. It was like Amazonian rainforest level rain, almost like incoming in a 40-degree angle, hailstones whipping the roof, thunder and lightning in the distance, 2 lightning strikes very near us. My son saw lightning going kind of like horizontally. So, and then it was about 7 minutes or so, then it was suddenly a sunny, perfect summer day again. Really strange. And I found that this day, July 5, was actually 88 days after the first time I heard it. 88 has, if you Google 88 and Christian symbology, you will see it interesting. Anyhow, this happens a 3rd time at the precise same location. And this is 30 days later on August 4th, which is inverted date of the first date. But anyhow, me and my son had the night before been heartbroken actually by our family members who were there. Many of them, they had been drinking and behaved very badly towards me and my son, and had to take my crying kid on my arm and just leave this family like dinner and take refuge in this shed where we also had 2 beds. We stayed there, and the next morning everybody else is sleeping, they've been drinking, me and my son are awake, and then we hear the same trumpet coming from the same direction. And then also after it comes a very fierce rain. So I thought it was prophetic, and these are non-believers, these guys, so I think it will remind me of some verses there in the scripture. So what I forgot to say was the trumpet the second time, and I was recording it, there was a technical malfunction in the middle of recording. I had to go back and I took a look at my notes about the dream, and then I saw that Donald Trump actually got shot the week after that. And that maybe one just mentioned that. And I mentioned that I saw that the timing on my clock was, as I started recording, was 11:11 on the 11th of the 11th. I don't know. But I just wanted to say that don't put trust in this guy. Put the trust in the Lord. Because, as the way I see it, it was a fake Trump assassination, and he is the guy who seemed to have taken a blow to his head and miraculously survived, and people will follow after him. The guy in Revelation, who is the head of the beast, one of the heads of the beast. So that's the way I see it. And I believe really that he will try to make the peace with Russia and fix the things in Israel and all those things after the disaster strikes, to create a new world order. So I just wanted to say that I wanted to include it, and then you can make up your own mind about it. Now, if you're gonna see this peace talk gonna wag people into a sense of security between NATO and Russia, and if Trump brings that to the table, just remind yourself that it says in 1 Thessalonians 5 somewhere, I think it is, that when they say peace and safety, that's when sudden destruction strikes, and that's when the tribulation starts. So be ready, put your trust only in the Lord. I love you guys. Thank you for listening. God bless you all. Goodbye.